Okay, this is Navy Old Salt Gamer, and we're still on Europa. I made some improvements. We'll get into that over there in a minute. First I want to cover a couple things that I upgraded since the last episode. This is going to be my storage room. I have pipes and ventilation in that one, electrical, wall related, miscellaneous, and recycling, which I'm going to eventually set up a recycling center in here. Everything's kind of the same in here. I cleared out all that so I can put it over there. I am getting a constant stream of ores, working very well. Haven't had any problems at all there. Everything's the same in here with the exception of this section right here. I'll go outside and discuss that real quick. I changed the way I do airflow, and I really like this setup. I like having all the atmospherics in here because you can utilize them differently and better. But this is hooked up to the outside the same as these vents, this active vent, and that's monitoring my temperature. So when it gets to 28, this kicks on, or 27 Celsius, this kicks on and brings it down to about 24. And that's been working really well. As normal, I don't know if it's the way I build things or if it's the natural way of Stationeers. I don't ever have to heat anything. I always seem to have to, oh, it just kicked on. I always seem to have to cool a little bit. So it's working rather well. It's just pumping oxygen in here. And when it overpressurizes, I have this all set up back here. So when this, to maintain this at 95, I got the sensor over here, around 95, plus or minus a couple. I have a active vent here that sucks air out and pumps it into my atmospheric, so it can refilter anything that's useful. On the other side, so this is a complete loop here right now. It works really well. Over here, I have this hooked up through a IC chip to maintain between 3 and 2%. So that's probably going to kick on pretty soon too. Oh no, I'm looking at the nitrogen. Between 3 and 2% CO2. Just so when because most plants need at least one. So that's going to kick on and vent right from the CO2 tank, which I believe is almost full if it's not full. Almost full. And I got a lot more nitrogen. Oh, that's almost full too. I've been putting very slowly, because you have to be careful. I'm putting nitrous ice in here, and it tends to, if you do it too quick, see, you get some liquid. I got a drain vent up top, which gets rid of that. But if you put it in too fast, the stress picks up. So you have to give that a little bit of time. Let's save some power here. Got my Harvies set up. I'm working on that. I'm having an issue on where to put the grow lights, which I'm not going to redesign it. I'll put extra stuff up if I have to. I added a dial over here. This is the battery percentage, so this has been working flawlessly. I haven't had to change anything. It comes on at 70 and runs until 90 on the charge. And it's been working really well. I haven't had to touch it. The only thing I might have to do is, I haven't been monitoring my volatiles. Where we got it here? Yeah, we're still good. I could dump some volatile ice in there. I said the other day I was done mining. I have been done mining. The only thing I have had to mine a little bit is ice, but that's not a big deal to me. Alright, let's do a food update. I have moved everything except some atmospherics, which I'll probably leave up as an emergency air supply just in case something happens over here. I moved everything that was in there over here. I had a bunch of tomatoes that I grew over there, and holy smokes. I have tomato overload. I have the oven, automatic oven. I throw my vegetables in, and it drops them into the canner. This is actually pretty handy. What do I have in here? I have 7 steel. It says steel, but it's actually empty cans. I don't know why they say steel there. The oil I made from all my soybeans. Yeah, I've used up most everything. That's why I got to get my garden growing, although I got enough food to supply an army. Eventually, this is all going to be for trading to make some money off of. But you make the soybean oil, you put that in, you cook your vegetables, you put that in, you put the steel cans in and select your recipe, and it spits out canned food for you. It's pretty handy. Matter of fact, I gotta eat, don't I? Not the light. There we go. And I got a drink. I don't have, oh, there it is. Oops, I put it in the wrong spot. Did bring the water over here. Sorry about the delay. That did fill me up, didn't it? Okay. So, anything else I need to cover? I don't think so. Differences from before. I am trying to design again. My color vision is horrible. So I'm going to probably paint this a different color, but I am slowly working on beautiful, let's say base beautification projects. Okay, now here's my issue. I can put temporarily an iron wall, not an iron wall, I don't want the iron wall, an iron frame up here to hang a light on. But my issue that I'm finding is, and if you have 2 of them up there, you can kind of put it in the middle. I don't have enough room for the wiring. I can't wire it over here because of the chutes. And I can't wire it over here because of the input. So that's where I was when I started this, but you know what, I just thought of something. Let's take these down. Where would I put that? Right here. It's not going to be enough room. I was thinking maybe I can go up and over, but that's not even going to work. I'm wondering, and again, I only have oxygen in my jetpack, so I can do this. I just don't want to do it for very long. I don't know, can I put the lights up here and have them work? I haven't tried it. So, let's see. Let's try an experiment. I may have to use more of them, but I don't mind that. Not a good power move, but let's go to the 3rd one. I don't know if it can cover 2 floors or not. Oh no! We'll find out together. And like I always do, I forget to open that. And that's in the wrong spot. Anyway. Okay. Wires. Oh, I picked them up. And again, my tools are like normal, a mess. So, let's bring, see if I can get over there without falling. Yep. Oh, I can see through the wall. That's kind of odd. Let's tee this off here. I'm definitely going to need the data. Now, before I get to the Harvies section, I give credit where credit is due. I am using, I don't know if anybody follows CowsAreEvil. I am using his program. I am not smart enough. Oops, I just crossed something. Wasn't paying attention. I heard the old faithful kaboom. So I must have crossed a wire up here. Yep. Now the problem becomes, yeah, I sure did. That wasn't very smart. Alright, so now the problem is, where did I blow it? Sounded like it came from this way. Nothing there. Nothing there. There it is. Oops. Hopefully that was the only one. I should put a fuse. I should put a fuse. Haven't done that yet. Is that charging? Yeah, so I think we're okay now. Ah, the hazards of building while you're recording. Let's make sure I got juice over here. I do not. So something else is blown. Okay. Something else is blown. I gotta fix this before too long. I didn't see anything else. That looks okay. That's charging, so I got juice here. Maybe up and follow the Jeffries tube here. That's going out for the, oh, there it is. Now hopefully that's the last one. I still don't see a light over there. Do you really need to blow in like 4 different places? Let's follow out the ladders. Let's follow along this way. Of course I can't see under the stairs. And I can't look under the walls. Networking cable. I don't know if I have that available or not. Networking card. Aha! So we'll take out that, put the network analyzer in there. This will tell me if it's before or after this. Unpowered. So it's before this. Okay. Unpowered. Pay attention to what you're doing, Steve. And you won't have this problem. Unpowered. Okay, so it's under the floor here somewhere. Gotta be. And I think that is nothing there. Well, that don't look healthy. So that's probably it. The transformer's popped. Okay. Wire covers. That sounds promising. Yep, that fixed it by the looks of it. Okay. Shortest interruptus. Back to my issue at hand here. First off, let me turn that off. Bring this down in front of that wall. Okay, and that's coming up through. We're okay there. Oh, I hate that when it does that. Okay, so now this is powered. At least it should be. It's not. Something else blown here? Oh, I missed. Good depth perception. Back, watch them fall off the edge. Oh, we got room. There we go. There we go. Now my question is that going to provide enough light down there? So we're going to run a test. I think I have a potato that I can use since I got tons of food. So we'll put them in there. Yes, I have 3 potatoes. So we'll put it under the center just in case here. The potato is in darkness, so that does not work. So I am going to have to wire these from the side for now. I should put the fruit back before it spoils. But for the sake of the video here, let's put that. That goes down here. Oh, goes down here. Let's pop that off again. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to put them on the wall back here. I'm wondering, 3, 4, 5, so if I put it, oh, there's a wire there. Oh my, well if I put it, that's pretty close. You know what, I'm probably going to have to move the wire. I want to put it right in the center and see if it covers it all. On air remodeling here. Hopefully I don't blow another circuit. So let's bring this over to about there, bring it up. Probably went a little further than I need to, but and carefully over. Although I should be okay on this wall. This goes to the outside, so there shouldn't be anything running through there. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. Let's put this in the center. This way. That's about as close to the center as I can get it, I think. It's either one end or the other. Alright. Now, that one should be in light. Let's put a potato over here. I may have to put 2 along the wall here, we'll see. It's in darkness, so that doesn't cover that far. So, remodel, take 3. Let's take that off first. Put that up here. Move these over. So I got to move these again because I'm going to put the light here. Oh. What in the world? Okay, so let's put the light in before I do the wiring here. So let's put it here. At the rate this is going, I'm not sure if I'm going to get to the Harvey program today. It's not like I have to upload anything, but it's... Oh. Come on. Yep, we can go right down through here. That should probably... That's thriving. This one's thriving. So Now my question becomes, does it reach for here? Now I'm out of potatoes, but we can plant seeds or something. That's thriving. So I can do 2 rows with a light there, and I'll put one here, which I don't have made. 1, 2. Let me make, I'm going to pause this, although I missed a pause yesterday. I thought I had to pause and I didn't. So let me pause this. I'll make 3 grow lights. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I have my 3 grow lights. This one's in front of the number 2, so we'll put this one here. Not ideal. I may have to redesign this. I probably will. I'm not overly concerned about power usage. The generator's working good, but if that starts working overtime, it might become a temperature issue or something, so. Alright, I'm just going to leave these on for now because I'm kind of curious. So I can cover 2 rows. I have 4, so I need to put some back here. And I think what I'm going to do temporarily, and again this isn't ideal, this is just temporary so you can mount. And I need to, oops, that's not going to work. So 1 each should work, I think. And then we'll take the 2 grow lights, and so it'll be this one. I think that's how high I have it. Yep, this one and this one. So it looks like, yeah, looks like I can cover everything with 4 grow lights, which isn't terrible if it does completely cover the center. That's the question I'm going to have. Let me wire these up. I could have done that a different way, but that works. Probably just as quick. Alright, test all these. I got power to them all. Yep, okay. Now I could take these out. Oh, there it goes. Like I said, so 75 to 90. Working really well. The Hardy, it doesn't run too often. Sometimes when, you know, I got to, oops, I need a wrench first. When I have a good wind, it doesn't run. And storms, oh my goodness. Nothing, the windmills handle everything in the storm. I think it's kind of silly of them to let you do this. I feel like I'm kind of taking advantage of the system a little bit. But, you know, you have to have something to mount it to, but then you could just take it off. It doesn't seem right. So this is the same grow program that I had in my starter. Now I'm going to have to make some modifications, I think. Let's see. I only had 1 grow light there. Import, not export. That should still work. So I think I have a daylight. Do I have a daylight sensor in this base? Yes. It's not on this network though. So I may have to make another daylight sensor. Grow light. So I could just, for temporarily, I did have, I almost wish I could redo something up here. I did put in here and define all of the active vents. But the problem is I have to isolate this loop now, or it's going to control all the active vents, including my doors. So I have to isolate. I'm keeping things isolated a lot more now because of that, because if I put an active vent like I did down there, and it's on the same network, this is going to be turning it on and off. So kind of a hitch in the system there. So let's name these. I don't know how my charges are. I've been inside most of the time. We're good. So we're going to name this Grow Light 1, Grow Light 2, oops, Q2, Grow Light 3. Because if I define these, I could. I don't think I'm going to use grow lights anywhere else, but for this video, we'll do it this way. It's only a couple lines of code. So what I need to do is edit and copy it, put 3 spaces, and paste, 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 and then I just got to put a, there's one issue. 1, 2, I should be okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ooh, maybe not. Oh, I got one of them already, so I just have just enough. We can change this to 1. I don't know if I can have a space. I think I can. Grow light 1, yeah, that could be alright. Grow light 1, so we'll make this grow light 1. You know what? Let me try something once here. No, you can't have a space. You can't have a space. But I can change that up there, that's okay. Grow light 2, grow light 3, grow light 4. And Control C. 1, 2, 3. Paste, paste, paste. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then I have to do 3 more aliases. So I'm going to just cheat on this too. Control paste, paste, paste. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. I still had 1 left. Alright, so I do need to plug a daylight sensor. I like to export because one time I had the battery in the laptop die. I'm like, no! That would be over here. Need a sensor. Sensor. Oh, I got some over here, I'm sure. Maybe not. Let's see. There we go. I got lots of gold in the other ones. I just hate. You saw it in the last video. You get ores laying all over the place when you try and transfer stuff. This is working. I love this system with the mining. Working really well. Alright, there's my sensor. And I need a daylight sensor because it's not on the network, so we're going to put it right here. Yeah. I can move it if I want to add more stuff. Okay, so there's my daylight sensor. I have that in here. So everything should be good to go. Export it one more time. Might as well bring the screwdriver over. Get this out of the way. Don't think I'm going to need it anymore. Alrighty. Daylight sensor shouldn't be much in here. Grow light 1. It's kind of handy to keep things isolated like this. I actually like it. This is grow light 3. Grow light 4. and it must be at the right time of day. It is. Solar angle 75. I don't remember what I have it set to. Guess I can check. I'm not going to change it. Uh, 105. That worked with everything over there, so I'm not changing it. It shouldn't be any reason to. So it should turn off when it reaches 105. Anyway, we should be good. Now these might not be growing real well because they've been in light the whole time I've been setting this up, but that's okay. I don't know if I mentioned this. I have everything, again, I haven't tested these chutes yet, so I hope I got them right. Oh, I had a grow light here that I didn't have hooked up. Oh well, wasted a grow light. That's a reserved grow light. But I got everything coming over to here into my refrigerated vending unit. So everything should come out and be fine. And eventually, if I get excess stuff, I can hook this up to my trader network and sell stuff. So the next step, I need another housing, and I hate building things on video. The housing, it's electric. Housings are slow too. I hope I got enough solder. I do. Oh, that's right, I just made a bunch of solder. I made, it's also really cool while that's building. I mean, because I got these stacks in 500s. I made steel, I just did 450 steel, or 450 iron through the stacker here, and took 3 piles of coal from upstairs and made like 600, or whatever it is, 500 and something steel. It was very handy. Alright, I see chip. Everything I need there. We're going to get these Harvies fired up. I do have to show you how to name them, and I will pause it for that because it's a lengthy process. And I'll have to look at the notes too, because I think he has it written in here how you have to do it. Alright, so the Harvey controller, we'll put that as good a spot as any, right here. Upside down. I'm getting pickier and pickier in my old age. Let's wire this up first. Good to go. Alright, so need the computer, and I put the chip in the computer, and we open up edit library, and Harvey 500. Again, created by CowsAreEvil. If you're not following CowsAreEvil on YouTube, he's got to be the best programmer on this game, and he has a ton of videos. Awesome to follow him. He puts a video out almost every other day, and he's kind of a funny guy. So I think it's Australian. He has an Australian accent. See, I don't understand this push stuff. He programs way above my level. Programs peaks. You can control a ton of Harvies with this. And what I'll have to do here, I have 20 Harvies, so I have to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got to be very careful when you modify his stuff. I'll just paste these in here. you can put as many Harvies in there. I think it limits it at 500, and that's only because of the lines, I believe, of code. So we've got 11, 12, 13, 14, sorry about this, kind of slow. The down arrow. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So there's my 20 Harvies. Now, oops. What happened there? Okay, so I'm going to export this. And that's the only change I should have to do through his code. It's a handy thing. It does have things up there. Get seeds. Yes, I want to get seeds. So I'm going to change this to not -1, but 0. And use poop, I don't want to do that yet. I will be, though, in the future. He calls it poop. That's what he's funny. It's just fertilizer. So these are the 2 things you can change. Actually, 3 things. You could yes or no on those 2 items, and you can add Harvies. And he puts in here specifically, if you edit below here, you are going to screw everything up. So don't do that. So now, this is the slope. Oh, storm. This is something I never noticed before. And it's not going to do it now. I don't know why. But sometimes, I guess it's only during the day. If you stand on this side and look that way, you can see the storm on the other side. Like it's storming inside my face, and then you run down there and it's not storming. It's kind of a video glitch. Alright, so back to my not getting sidetracked here. Now what I have to do, make sure this is set up right. I'm not sure if I have that set up right. It's going moderately well, but it's been in the light too long. I would like to see these shut off pretty soon here. Import. Edit. 105. If it's less than 105. Oh, stupid line numbers. I don't do that anymore. I definitely used to. If it's less than 105, I have to go to 15. Sorry. Bad habit. It was 9. I added 3 lines. 9 is 3. That's not 15. I think that's right, though. Oh, I added no more than that. I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I added 6 lines. So that should be right. There we go. Take my advice. Don't use line numbers. That's an old program that I loaded. I promise you, and everything else, I don't use line numbers anymore. I've learned my lesson. All right. So the slow part of this, and I will do one, and then I will pause it for the rest of them. That is not the right thing. I can tell by the sound. There it is. So, you have to name all of them. Harvey set 1, and then you name this one Harvey set 2. Oops, sorry, 1, and then you go over here, Harvey, set 2, and then you name the top part also Harvey set 2, and you do that all the way down the line, Harvey 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, all the way up to 20. So I'm going to go ahead and do this because you don't want to sit here and watch me do that. So let me pause it, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the last one here. Harvey set 20. Harvey set 20. Alright. The storm just ended, so it didn't really take that long. It's kind of a nuisance, but I don't even think I have to set anything. I think it's all automated, and it should be working now. And we'll test it by taking... Yeah, how many potatoes do I want? You know what, I need soybeans more than anything else. And we'll put them in the second row here. Split one. Now, if I set it up right, there it goes. It automatically does everything. It's quite the amazing little program that CowsAreEvil has set up. And sometimes, when I do this first, I fat finger things, and if it doesn't work, that's usually the case. Harvey set 7. Either that, Harvey set 7. Not very good, it's not turned on. Yeah, it's because of that. Do I not have the data set up here? Harvey set 7. Harvey set 7. I mustn't have it wired correctly up here. Let me check. Looks alright. I'm glad to be doing something stupid here. Well, let me get the other. I put 2 up there. Put 1 there. Now I put 2 up there. Split, split, split. Okay, so why isn't this one working? It's on. Let me try renaming it. Maybe I got an extra space or something in there. Harvey set 7. Harvie. Harvey set 7. Harvie, capital H, capital S. I don't know why this one's not working. Data's hooked up. Okay, well I'll have to look into that one. All the other ones are working. It's usually... Oh, I wonder if I did it wrong in the code. Shouldn't have. I don't think I changed that code. Let's find out here. Import first. Edit. Harvey set 7. I'm sure it's something obvious I'm overlooking here. The data's hooked up. It's coming across here. So if the rest of these are working, that data's hooked up. Gotta be up the top here. One to the third one over. Right? It's this one. Oh, it's not going to load seeds. There's a plant in there. Oh. Okay, now that I feel like an idiot. The machine is smarter than me. Okay. Wrong drawer. Let's see. So that's a row of soybeans. Let's do a row of tomatoes here. I got 10 seeds, so you can either do it manually, and it'll just do it that way. And it's actually quicker to start it this way. And if all the happy lights come on, that means Harvey's registering it. So that's good. So you see how that works. I'm not going to worry about planting all of this on mine. Maybe I will. I'd like to make some bread eventually. Wheat. I haven't done anything with bread yet. So we'll do that. And what else do I got? I got this back row. I've already got one tomato or potato. Might as well put one in the center here. And I don't need ferns. There's enough oxygen on this planet to supply an army. I guess I could do rice. Yeah. I have a bunch of rice. I have to figure out what to do with it yet. Probably make breakfast bars or something. Alright, so we're all set up there. Initial checks of this program, what I usually end up doing if one doesn't work, I did a typo, that's why I was checking that. You put Harvies set with a small s or something like that on one of them. But that just demonstrates his program, and again it's CowsAreEvil. I highly recommend, if you'd like Stationeers, to follow him. He's really excellent. So this will be less than 105. Or is it more than 105? Is this still not working? Can't pick it up. And line numbers. I finally got out of the habit. 14. That's not the correct line. 15. There we go. Why did only 2 of them come on? Why did only 2 of them come on? If it's less than 105, jump to 15 and turn them on. Oh, no, on. Oh, I know why. Because it should be off now. And it's past that point. I bet you if I turn them off, they stay off. Yeah. That's probably it. It is not less than 105, so they should be off. I never have them. And if it's less than 105, I should turn them on. It's not less than 105 right now, right? Solar angle 131. It is not. So it's not less, so it should go down here and turn them all off. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was probably it. Part of the issue right there. Confirm. Okay. I've embarrassed myself enough with that program. It should be working now. So in the next episode, possibly going to trading. I'm not sure exactly. Again, because of the storm, this only ran once the whole time, and I'm still at 92%, 91%. So that's working really well. I got a lot of space yet. I have to figure out what all I'm going to do in here. The atmosphere is maintaining itself, no problems. Everything's working really well. Forgot to turn that off. I like to try and save power. This system here just overwhelming me. I did not expect this to work as good as it did. It's working really well. That was like 2 episodes ago, I guess. Alright, I think that'll be it for this. I got my cooking set up. I have a whole lot of backup food, so I got no issues there. I could turn that off too. Save as much power as I can here. Now that I still have a liter in there, so we're still good. That means you probably have about 20 or 30 in the pipes. Oops. Yeah, 23 liters in the pipes. So that's plenty. With all that in pipes, it's not going to go down very fast. Okay, so Harvey should be all set up. My greenhouse should be rolling. Got everything ready to cook. Got everything going in here to get ready for the trading. Power's good. No issues there. This may be running more. Maybe I'll set up some way to automate. Yeah, see, I did use some fuel. I haven't refilled this in 2 episodes, so it still lasts a really long time. And I've made quite a bit of, oops, speaking of which, save power. I've made quite a bit of ore. I've made steel. I've made electrum, some stellite, which was tricky as all get out. Some of the more trickier stuff. And this works. I do it all manually. I got it down now where I can play with the valves and get it to where I want it to be. All this automated furnace stuff, as soon as they change the combustion, which I hear they're doing, if they're going to change combustion, all that automated stuff's going to go right out the window anyway. I can get rid of these 2 heaters. I never use them. The cooler runs, every so often, not too much. The air, like I said, the air is just perfect in here. All set up really well. Okay, so that's it for today. I'll see you in a couple days, or tomorrow, with the next episode. I haven't decided if I'm going to go trading. I might hit rockets first and find a gas source. I might do that first. I'm kind of leaning in that direction. Rockets was a lot of fun, even though my success rate was, I believe, 33%. I crashed twice and landed once. So, alright. We'll see how that goes next episode. You have a good day. This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. If you like these videos, subscribe. I get a lot of viewers that don't subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. If you watch them at all, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the like button, and I would highly appreciate it. Have a good one. Oh, the cooler just came on again. Have a good day.